10 Common Signs of High Cholesterol. Hey everyone! High cholesterol is one of the major controllable risk factors for heart disease and stroke, which are two of the leading causes of death worldwide. An estimated 93 million adults in the United States have total cholesterol levels that are higher than recommended. The scary thing is that high cholesterol often has no obvious symptoms. So many people may have elevated levels and not even realize it. That's why it's so important to be aware of some common signs that can indicate your cholesterol may be higher than it should be. Recognizing potential symptoms early on gives you the power to make lifestyle changes and get medical treatment to reduce your cholesterol before it leads to serious health issues. In today's video, I will cover the top 10 signs and symptoms that may indicate high cholesterol levels in your blood. I'll explain these symptoms, how they relate to high cholesterol, and when to see a doctor. I aim to educate you on this important health topic so you can take proactive steps to monitor your cholesterol and safeguard your heart health. All right, let's get into the top 10 common signs of elevated cholesterol. 1. Fatty skin deposits. One of the most visible warning signs that your cholesterol may be high is fatty deposits that develop under your skin, called xanthomas. These bumpy, yellowish growths of cholesterol most often appear on your eyelids, knees, elbows, and buttocks. Xanthomas form when cholesterol builds up in the soft tissue under your skin faster than your body can clear it out. These fatty deposits range in size and can sometimes appear wart-like. The presence of xanthomas strongly indicates your cholesterol levels are dangerously high and require treatment. 2. High blood pressure. There is a well-established connection between high cholesterol levels and high blood pressure. When too much LDL cholesterol circulates in your blood, it can gradually build up on the inner walls of your arteries in the form of plaque deposits. This process is known as atherosclerosis. The plaque narrows your arteries, making it harder for blood to flow through easily. Your heart has to pump harder to push the blood through the clogged arteries, and this added strain causes an increase in blood pressure. 3. Chest pain. If a cholesterol plaque breaks loose in one of your arteries supplying blood to your heart, it can completely block blood flow and cause a heart attack. This is why chest pain is a warning sign to get your cholesterol checked. The medical term for chest pain related to the heart is angina. It often feels like uncomfortable pressure, squeezing, fullness, or pain in the center of the chest. Sometimes it radiates to the jaw, left arm, or upper back. High cholesterol makes plaque buildup and blood clots more likely. Any recurrent or unexplained chest pain should be medically evaluated. 4. Rapid heartbeat. Having elevated cholesterol increases the strain on your cardiovascular system. When cholesterol clogs arteries around the heart reacts by pumping harder and faster to circulate blood through the narrowed vessels. You may notice occasional palpitations or a racing, fluttering heartbeat when cholesterol restricts blood flow to the heart. The medical term for this is arrhythmia. While anxiety or caffeine can also cause a rapid heartbeat, it's your heart's way of signaling that something is wrong if it occurs repeatedly. A resting heart rate consistently over 100 beats per minute may be linked to high cholesterol. 5. Erectile dysfunction. Here's an important one for men. Narrowed arteries impair blood circulation to all body areas, including below. Erectile dysfunction happens when sufficient blood can't flow into the organ to achieve an erection. One of the most common vascular causes of ED is atherosclerosis from high cholesterol. When the small arteries surrounding the erectile tissue become clogged, it inhibits the blood inflow needed for an erection. Weak or short-lived erections may be the first clue that cholesterol has impacted blood vessels before more serious issues arise. Don't ignore ED. Get checked for cardiovascular risks like high cholesterol. 6. Numbness and tingling. Have you ever felt a numb, prickly, or tingling sensation in your hands, feet, or limbs? This is called paresthesia, which happens when cholesterol plaque limits blood circulation to the peripheral nervous system. Poor blood flow causes the nerves in your extremities to malfunction and send odd sensations to the brain. Numb, tingly hands and feet are most common at night in bed or anytime you sit or stand for long periods without moving. It's your body's warning sign of potential peripheral artery disease. High cholesterol puts you at risk by restricting blood flow to the arms and legs. 7. Vision issues. Experiencing sudden blurry vision, double vision, or vision loss are primarily signs of ocular problems. But in some cases, vision changes are linked to high cholesterol. Here's why. Cholesterol plaques can gradually build up in the arteries that supply blood to the optic nerve and retina. This damages nerve fibers and small blood vessels responsible for clear, focused vision. Vision changes due to cholesterol tend to affect both eyes equally. An ophthalmologist should rule out high cholesterol and other possible causes like diabetes, glaucoma, and macular degeneration. 8. Dizziness. Brief episodes of feeling lightheaded, dizzy, or feeling like the room is spinning can be harmless. However, recurring dizzy spells may be tied to high cholesterol and reduced blood flow to the brain. Medical conditions like vertigo or migraine can also cause dizziness. However, neurological symptoms plus risk factors for atherosclerosis should prompt an evaluation for high cholesterol. When cholesterol narrows arteries supplying oxygen-rich blood to the brain, it deprives brain cells of vital nourishment. Brief moments of dizziness or instability can be an early sign your brain is not getting enough blood due to elevated cholesterol levels. 9. Fatigue. Feeling chronically tired and run down, no matter how much rest you get, can indicate your body is not functioning at its best. Oxygen delivery is reduced throughout the body when cholesterol plaques restrict blood flow. With less oxygen reaching your muscles and organs, you may feel weak, sluggish, and tired. Even mild physical exertion can leave you exhausted. Generalized fatigue and persistent weakness are your body's way of communicating that something is wrong. Many conditions can cause fatigue, including anemia and thyroid disorders. However, poor blood circulation and oxygenation from high cholesterol should be considered a potential factor. 10. Memory. Some research indicates high cholesterol, especially increased LDL particles, can restrict blood flow to the brain and impact cognition. Narrowed arteries limit the brain's oxygen supply, impairing memory centers. High total cholesterol in midlife has been linked to a significantly higher risk of dementia and Alzheimer's disease later on. Brain fog, difficulty concentrating, confusion, and forgetfulness could be subtle symptoms that your cholesterol is too high. Of course, memory loss can stem from many causes as we age. However, unexplained cognitive changes warrant discussing cardiovascular risks with your doctor. And there you have it. The top 10 signs and symptoms that may indicate your cholesterol is higher than optimal. Remember, getting a simple blood test is the only way to know if your cholesterol is high. For healthy adults, this is recommended at least once every 4 to 6 years. If you recognize multiple symptoms on this list, schedule an appointment with your doctor immediately to get tested. Finding out early if your cholesterol is high gives you a better chance to improve your levels through cholesterol-lowering medication, diet, and exercise. Thanks for watching, and stay heart healthy. Let me know if you have any other questions.